Hey, what's good, people? This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Just woke up with sudden heavy on my heart. Today's date is January 12th. It's 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Just woke up with something on my heart and gotta let it out. There's so much talk when it comes to dads abandoning their children and husbands, doing wrong by their wives and, the whole divorce scenario thing. But there's a flip side to that coin that is not really discussed as it should be. The flip side to the coin is there are a lot of women that straight up did wrong by their men, or they were raised in such a way that they're programmed that they don't need men. And there's women that, I don't know, that just, you know what I mean? That just, like I said, they push the man away. And it's something that's really real, something that really needs to be looked upon. Because there are plenty of divorced dads out here, or plenty of good dads out here that may have never been married to their children's mother, but they long to be family men. They really wanted things to work, but they just got a woman that may have been programmed that they don't need a man, you know. A lot of this, you see a lot of this nowadays. You see that there's a lot of women out there that are hurt. Some women, are hurt, and just become bitter. That hurt can stem from being done dirty by men. And there are also women out here that have bitterness in their hearts towards men, but they played a huge role in some of the things that went down in those bad relationships, and they just don't examine themselves or take responsibility for the wrong that they done in these relationships. And they walk around with this bitterness, and you usually know these kinds of women. you know they have closet relationships where basically they just go out with somebody, sleep with them every now and again, nothing real serious. But anyway, it's not always the men, that walk out on their women and their children. Sometimes women don't want a good man. They may not have a father or know the worth of a father. They may have a mother that was bitter and had been hurt. And I see this quite often. There's a lot of hurt, bitter women that basically raise their daughters, telling them things that they don't need men, that they can do all things by themselves. Me personally, I know a few women that are hurt because they don't have their fathers. And all three of these women, they were raised by mothers that are bitter towards men. And all three of these women that I know, their kids suffer, because of how they are. They're taught that they don't need men, that men are of no real value. You know, all three of these women that I speak of, they had good men. Don't get me wrong, nobody's perfect, but they had good men. Good men that loved them, that loved their children, good men that truly wanted to be family men. However, they didn't want that. You know, they wanted something else. You know, when those relationships, when they felt as though they weren't being stimulated from these relationships anymore, they wanted to move on to other men, in which the other men didn't really love them. They just got what they could get out of them and had fun with them for a while. And basically, they left, you know, their families in shambles. You know, all for something temporarily, temporary and meaningless. It's crazy. But again, like I said, I always hear these stories about these men leaving their kids or leaving their wives and being looked down upon like they're nothing. Man, there's a whole lot of stories, especially nowadays, that women, they push away good men. And a lot of them today are programmed not to need a man, even regardless of the hurt and pain they may have from not having a father around. You know, even, you know, a few jobs I didn't work, I see women encouraging other women who have good men to leave those good men to go do them, saying such things as, at least you got a good man, he'll still be a father to his kids. You go ahead and go do you and have fun. I'm telling you, this world is a twisted place. But I won't leave it right there. This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Just had something on my mind. Just getting it off my chest. Take care and God bless. Like, subscribe, and share. A brother's trying. A brother's trying. Take care. God bless. Have a good day.